Hi everybody, my name is Spammals and I got an announcement to make regarding Titanic Week, or rather, the lack of one. Apologies. Let's get into it. So we've been doing Titanic Weeks since like 2015. I don't want to say we're the first person to ever use the word Titanic Week, but we're definitely one of the first to popularize it as a reoccurring series here on YouTube. It's one of the major factors why my channel grew as far and as wide as it did. So I'm very thankful for the Titanic and for where it's brought me, for making me a job. However, there comes a time where you have to let something go and say goodbye to something. If you look across YouTube now, loads of people use the Titanic Week branding now, and they do their own events, and that's absolutely fine. I'm not discouraging them, I'm not shaming them. I'm glad there's more content than ever out there for Titanic. When I started, I was more or less the only guy doing the games on a big way. Now there's loads of people doing it, so that's great for you guys. So yeah, I'm basically retiring my Titanic Week events. Going forwards, starting from this year, I'm not doing Titanic Week events any longer. I'm sorry if that comes as a shock, as a disappointment, but hear me out, there's more to be said. So we're having some problems. Basically, I've played all of the games, or at least all of the good ones. It's getting harder and harder year in, year out to find these new games to show you. I mean, we always have a laugh at the bad ones, but there's always the good ones that kind of bring us back up on top. But the good ones are fewer and farther between nowadays. I'm getting to the point where I'm having to repeat myself, and that's not very fun for you or for me. I'm also at a point where I feel like I'm obligated and expected to do Titanic content. Don't get me wrong, I love Titanic. I always will do. When I started doing these Titanic Week events, I was so thrilled and excited to be doing them. But I'm not excited anymore. I'm not thrilled to be doing them anymore. I feel like I'm being forced to do them. That's not the greatest concoction to be creating content with. And on top of everything, it's not good for the channel. It's not healthy. Again, don't get me wrong. The Titanic videos, they do amazing. My biggest videos have got over 1 million views and they're Titanic related. I love how everyone is enjoying the Titanic videos that I've made in the past. That's exactly what I wanted, for you guys to be entertained, to be having fun and to enjoying the content. But the problems come when Titanic Week stops. The vast majority of you disappear. You can just look at the last couple of weeks' videos. A typical video can go from 1,000 to 2,000 views. Stormworks potentially up to 20,000, but then Titanic comes, it can be anywhere from 100,000 to 1 million views. This up and down of high highs and mega low lows is not healthy for the channel. It's like I'm having a heart attack constantly. When the time comes that I'm starting to apply for brand deals and partnerships with companies like Elgato and stuff like that, they're going to be looking at the channel and they're going to see a 54,000 subscriber channel that's only pulling 1,000 views in on this one video. Why? That makes no sense. But look at the Titanic stuff. Like, it's very clear and apparent that we have a split audience here. There's people that just want Titanic, and then there's the people who are happy for everything. We're going to be slowing down to a near point of stopping the Titanic content. And if that means we lose some viewership who are just here for Titanic, then that's absolutely fine. I understand why you'll be leaving. I have no ill regard towards you. But it will allow us to curate and mature our audience base who are here for everything. And hopefully together we can rise back up again, because the up and downs can't continue. It's not reliable, it's not healthy, and it's not good for me or my well-being or my mental health. Titanic will return to the channel, but it will either return as a traditional normal series as and when interesting and compelling content is released. We'll do it when it launches, we'll play it like any other game. Additionally, we may return with a more formatted structure in the future. Now, I've kind of briefly spoken to my patrons about this in the past. I might have to remind them of it, but I've been wanting to retire the Titanic Week branding for about a year now. I've already got the framework for a brand new kind of series, a brand new show, a brand new presentation, a brand new way of approaching this. That is the future for Titanic in the channel. Either regular normal series, or we're going to have this brand new release of big events. but I literally cannot speak a single word about it. So that's more or less everything. Why am I making this vlog? Because people have already been spamming my comments and hitting me on Twitter. Spammals, where's Titanic Week? Hello, McFly, look at the time. It's already April 13th. Where's the videos? So I kind of felt I needed to address this out loud so that there's no confusion. If anybody asks, you can just point them at this video. He's not doing it. Here's why. Titanic will return in the future under a different format. So that's more or less it. I might do some stuff over the next couple of days. I might not. So you have to check back to find out. I might even live stream something tomorrow on twitch.tv/Spammals. Maybe not. Have to wait and see. Hooray for being vague! The one thing I know for sure is that I love your faces very much, and I am so deeply thankful for your continued support over the years. It's been a hell of a long road getting here, and we've just passed 54,000 subscribers, which is 54,000 more than I ever thought we would ever reach. Still got a long ways to go for that 100 play button, but I don't know. I think, like, inside, we're gonna get there. And more importantly, we're going to get there strong and stable to steal from a really bad politician. Throughout the life of this channel, I've always followed my gut instincts, and I like to think that's what's kind of allowed me to grow and to keep me going where we've been going. And my gut instincts are telling me we need to resolve the high highs and the low lows. We need to get that middle ground up. So please, I hope you join me on our onwards journey. Love your faces, and I'll speak with you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.